Now let's get to Brenda Martinez. She's obviously got everybody excited last summer with her performances in Europe, 2 All-American nods last season. What are her goals coming into this year?
Well, Brenda's progressing in her thinking about her confidence and what she can accomplish. At the same time, she's still this modest little Mexican girl that likes to fly under the radar. Unfortunately, as we've talked, she's no longer under the radar. She's got a target on her back, and first off is, we need to stay healthy and compete successfully through the year, and then for her, one of her goals is that she wants to try to win the NCAA championship at the women's 1500. She's also mentioned that she'd like to try to go after the collegiate record in the women's 800, which is held by Susie Favor, 1994, 1 minute 59 seconds and 11. So she's going to make a shot at that somewhere along the lines, and then she has big aspirations to be in the top 3 at the women's 800 in the USA Championships, and then go compete professionally. Collegiate career will be done, and compete professionally in Europe for this year, and then the years that come, it's World Championships and Olympic Games.
How is her training differing this season? She exhausted her cross-country eligibility a year ago, so she hasn't actually participated in any competitive events since the summer.
We've been preparing all fall like you would with elite athletes. She's now more on the timeline of elite athletes, which is you don't do much in the fall. That's really collegiate cross-country season, and use that time to prepare your base and weight training and getting all the things in line for the year, and then through the winter months, continue to ramp that up and prepare for track in the spring, and then all summer. It's interesting, the collegiate season is March, April, May, June. The professional season is June, July, August, and into September. So we're going to try to bridge those two and give her a few collegiate races, and then also prepare her for her professional summer, which is all summer in Europe. Last year she dabbled for about 3 weeks. This year she'll probably be in Europe throughout the whole season. So training's going well, preparation's very well. She's ahead of last year in a lot of areas, and we're excited about what lies ahead. But we have to take it one day at a time and stay in the moment, and Brenda and I talk about that almost every single day. With all the things that have been online and her awards and achievements, now she's been mentioned in the Bowerman Award, which is the equivalency of the Heisman Trophy for track and field. You just like any athlete, you got to not look at the headlines, not read all the stuff, just do your preparation every day, and then see what happens when you get to the end.
How many younger siblings does she have that we might be able to get to run?
Unfortunately, she's the last of the crew, so Brenda's a real gift. I mean, every coach hopes they can get someone like this once in their lifetime, and I've had my opportunity, and so there's no complaints on my part that we may only have one at this level.
Moving over to the men's side, once again, Northridge seems to have started to develop anyway, a bit of a lock on the top spot. They've won 2 championships over the past 3 years and finished second the year that they didn't win it. Are they once again going to be the team to beat, and for the same reasons as their women's team is?
Yeah, they've got it going. They've got a lot of returning athletes, scholarship dollars and facility and all those things. So I would imagine that they're really the team to beat. I think Long Beach men will have a lot of graduations to their top sprinters, so they may be in a little bit of a rebuilding mode. Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo has probably got a good shot at being competitive up there in the top 1 or 2 places, and then I think Santa Barbara and ourselves, Long Beach, could be kind of shooting for the middle part of the conference.
Which specific student athletes this year on the men's side do you see having the best opportunities to win conference championships?
Well, Chad's a defending 5,000 meter champion. He was second in the 15 last year by just a stride, so he'll be competing for championships in both. Emmanuel Nagali, freshman, who was ranked in the top 10 in the U.S. last year as a high school 800 runner, will be competing at the 800, and I believe will be in a run for a championship as a freshman. He's very gifted. Was the freshman of the year in cross country, and that's not his specialty. So things bode well for him in his season. Let's see. I think we'll also Jose Molina in the men's 10,000. We'll try to replace Ulis Pina's championship last year, and that's one of his goals, and I think he'll be definitely in the running for a 10,000 championship. Also in the quarter hurdles, Sean Ferreira, after a great freshman year and making junior nationals last year, we'll have an opportunity, and we'll be competing, I think, on the top, 2 or 3 long hurdlers in our conference. And our men's 4x4, returning everybody, plus our great recruit in Brian Adams, who's going to be competing also individually for an individual conference championship. Though the quarter is very strong in our conference, and so freshman's pretty tough order, but he will be up in the top 2 or 3. And then we put that 4 guys together in the relay, then we have a chance, and that's really a goal. The guys really want to try to win the conference championship in the 4x4. It's never been done at UCR, so it's an event that's sort of been held by Northridge and the Long Beaches of the world. So.